Today's Bible lesson, you learned about Noah, and you learned about how sin and unbelief had spread all throughout the world, and that the Lord decided to destroy the world in a great flood. However, he kept Noah safe by taking him and his family away from everything else. He isolated them in the ark for a long time, and he kept them away from the destruction. Over the past few months, you have probably been given many instructions on how to stay safe from getting sick. And one of those ways was staying away from people, just like Noah had to. Another way is to wash your hands. You've probably been washing your hands a lot. But why do we have to wash our hands so much anyway? Isn't just every now and then good enough? Do you get told to wash your hands when you come in from playing outside? What about when you use the bathroom or when you are going to eat lunch? What about when you come home from somewhere else and you come in the door? Does your mom say, wash your hands? Sometimes you look at your hands and think, there isn't even any dirt on these. Aren't they clean enough the way they are? They look clean to me. So how clean are they really? You've probably been taught to wash your hands for a full 20 seconds. You might even have a song, like an ABC song or a happy birthday song that you sing to make sure you're washing your hands for long enough. So you know a lot of things about washing your hands already. So on your science camp sheet, write down or draw a picture of what you already know about washing your hands. So once you have done that, we're going to answer our question today about why should we wash our hands so much, even if they look clean? We're going to learn about how germs spread a little bit. So first we're going to get out our materials, and the things that you have in your kit are a little packet of hand lotion. You have a little packet of glitter. There should be some paper towels in there. At home, that's not in your kit, you're going to need some hand soap. You'll need a sink where you can wash your hands, and you'll need a helper of some sort. And Claire's going to help me out today. So the first thing you'll do once you have your materials out are to find your hypothesis section of your sheet. Remember, your hypothesis is your best educated guess of what you think will happen. So we're going to answer these two questions today. We make two hypotheses. So one, we're going to pretend that the glitter is germs. Do you think that these germs or glitter is going to spread easily when we touch other surfaces? Or do you think you're going to have to rub it pretty hard to be able to spread it around? Write down what you think. And the second one, for your second hypothesis, what do you think the best way will be to remove the germs or the glitter once it's on your hands? Do you think just wiping your hand on a paper towel, do you think that will be the best way to remove it? Do you think that using just water would be good? Do you think soap and water would be good? Do you think some other method that you know better would be good? What would be the best way to get rid of the germs or the glitter? And write that down for your second hypothesis. So once you are ready, you're going to use your lotion, and you can open the little packet. I'm going to just snip the corner off here so I can squeeze it out. I'm going to put some lotion into my hands. That. I'm going to rub it all over my hands. It's going to help our glitter to stick a little bit, okay? So once I have that, I'm going to have my helper put some of the glitter germs into my hands, just a pinch. You can open the packet or you can snip the corner like I did. So we're going to hold this over the sink so it doesn't get all over, okay? Just going to put a pinch of it into my hand, just one of my hands. You can put a little more in. There we go. Okay, so she put this glitter into my hands. This is going to be our germs. Okay, so I'm doing this over my sink, okay? I'm going to take my hand. I'm just going to make a fist. What do you think is going to happen? Should we see? Oh, got it on my fingers now. What if I press my hands together? Oh, it's on my other hand. I didn't even rub them together. I just pressed them. What if I meet my friend and maybe I touch my friend? Can you hold your hand up? Maybe I touch my friend's, put your hand this way, my friend's hand. Whoa, there's already some on there. What if we shake hands? Should we shake hands? How are you today? Okay, hold your hand up. Whoa, she got some too. Look at how easily the germs or the glitter is transferring between all of us. If I happen to touch my face, I'm gonna have glitter or germs all over my face. So now, I should probably get rid of this. Let's try the paper towel first. Gonna wipe it off. Okay. Yeah, I got a bunch off. There's some on there. Got a bunch of it off, but is it all the way clean? What do you think? No, there's still a lot of glitter germs on here. So now I'm gonna take my water. I'm gonna take some hand soap. I'm putting it on, I'm scrubbing my hands together. Remember, when you're washing your hands, you wanna really get in between the fingers, get up to your fingernails, rub the backs and the sides, get all over in all the different crevices of your fingers. And then I'm going to rinse them off. I just need to reach over here for another paper towel. I'm gonna dry them all the way so you can see. All right, what do you think? Did I get it off? I don't see any glitter. I think I got it all. So for me, the paper towel worked okay, but the soap and water worked great. It got all of the glitter germs off. So now find your observation section of your sheet. Do you remember what happened when you touched your helper's hand? Write down or draw a picture of what happened. What about when you used the paper towel versus when you used the soap and water? What happened? And what about your hypothesis? Were you right, or did you find something new? Did you find out that maybe soap and water is the best way to remove the germs, or did you already know that? So you might have noticed that the glitter spread really easily. It spread really easily to my helper. If I had touched my face, it would have stuck on my face. So that's just like germs. They can spread really easily all over. There are a lot of germs, just like a lot of glitter. They spread around easily. They can be tough to get off. You can also pass them to other people as well. Now the only difference is glitter, we can see that. It's kind of big particles and it's really shiny. So it's easy to see. Germs, not so easy to see without a microscope. So we don't know when we have come into contact with germs, and I don't know when I'm passing them to someone else. So if you if you wash your hands, then you know that you are getting rid of the germs and you lessen that chance of passing them to someone else. That's why it's really important to wash your hands before you eat. It's also important to wash your hands after you use the bathroom, or after you touch anything else that might have germs, after you're playing outside, and especially if you cough into your elbow or sneeze or use a Kleenex, you want to go wash your hands right away. Wash all of those germs away. If you don't, you can easily spread them to someone else and spread around sickness. So today we saw how God isolated Noah and he kept them safe from the flood. You've been isolated a lot over the past few months, and you've also been working hard to stop the spread of sickness by isolation and by washing your hands. So thanks be to God for sending us Jesus, who has washed away all of our sins better than any soap ever could. Today's experiment was borrowed from Learning Center Home Science Tools.